Hey Gooners, this is Alan Smith.
This is Kevin Campbell.
Lee Dixon.
Colin Lewin.
This is Gary Lewin.
Charles Watts.
Dan Potts.
James Benge.
Danny.
Tom from the Gooner Talk here.
Ryan O'Cross.
Simon Collins. You may know me from the Evening Standard.
You may know me for my time at Arsenal.
You may know me from Arsenal or even the Highbury squad.
I'm a Cat Wonderland.
Being that physio, sat on the bench next to Arsene with my rubber gloves on.
The former Arsenal physio.
The Emirates press box, from writing, from Twitter.
From Goal.com, from Twitter, from YouTube.
Football is the beautiful game and it brings us all together.
Sometimes there are things even more important than wins and losses.
And yes, even transfers.
Every 30 seconds, someone in this world gets diagnosed with blood cancer.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society works towards curing blood cancers
and provides support to families currently dealing with these diseases.
Gooners vs Cancer was started in 2017
by a lifelong Gooner who lost his father to leukemia way too young.
Since 2017, Gunners v Cancer has raised
over $75,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
And we need your help to keep the fundraising going in this year's campaign.
Every donation helps.
Every donation helps.
Every donation helps.
Every donation helps.
No matter the size.
And every donation enters you into the Gooner raffle,
where you have a great chance to win amazing Arsenal prizes,
including game tickets, stadium tours,
signed men and women's shirts,
and maybe a retro signed shirt by yours truly, Lee Dixon.
Me, yours truly.
Yours truly, Super Kev Campbell.
So much more.
It's easy to take part.
Just go to www.goonersvcancer.com
and donate directly to the charity.
Pick the raffle prizes you want to enter to win,
and wait for the drawings at the end of the campaign.
Again, that's www.goonersversuscancer.com.
We all know that victory grows out of harmony.
Victory grows out of harmony.
Victory grows out of harmony.
With your help, we'll be victorious against blood cancer once and for all.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Thanks for your support.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you for your support.
All right. It is now the 9 o'clock hour. We are in the 4th hour. This is going to be a special 2-hour segment. And I got to get these guys on as quickly as possible because no one in their right mind wants to see me full screen. So first, we're going to bring in the host of the game that we're getting ready to play. He is Mike McDonald. He's in rural Tennessee.
Definitely rural.
Yeah, with new internet. We've got let me get the official introduction here. The creator and game master of tonight's Who Am I game. He's a wonderful guy, a football coach, bringing the English football sensibilities to rural Tennessee of all places. He quit his lucrative gig as lead singer for the Doobie Brothers to write a fantastic game review column in the aforementioned Gunnerstown blog. I should have brought you on when Dave was on. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Sweet freedom.
Because you are basically carrying, not alone, but carrying Gunnerstown right now with your weekly positives, needs, and hopes column, which is fantastic. And it's great to have you, Mike, on the pod.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, and thank you for what you are doing.
My pleasure. And we're now going to bring on everyone else, except we lost one. He was scratching the top of his head with a head scratcher, and now he's off the pod. So we'll see. Oh no, there he is. So who are we missing then? Oh, we're missing Lee Judges, of course. And let's get the game started before he shows up here, because who wants to lose to that guy? So next to introduce, we have he's one of 3 Jews on your television screen right now, but you'd never suspect it, especially with all of his clothes on. He's an experienced podcaster who's back doing his thing on the oddly named James Johnstone Football Channel and does the Arsenal show. It is James Johnstone. Welcome back to the pod.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. It's very good to see you, and I appreciate everything you're doing, man. It's amazing. You guys, I know you do it with all your family and everything as well. It's fantastic, man. I'm very, very proud to be here.
Well, you are part of that family. And so next is my personal podfather. What can you say about this guy? He is the founder of a Bergkamp Wonderland. Hold on, let me try something here.
fuck's sake.
He's a founder of a Bergkamp Wonderland. He loves his sweets, and that's not just because that's what he calls me. His name describes him perfectly. My former and future co-host on the temporarily dormant Sunday Roast podcast. It's Danny, the GFP Sweetman. Danny, welcome back to the pod.
Nice of you to get me on. Squeeze me in a tiny little gap. I mean, I am much like the man who discovered Pele. And what thanks do I get? I'm on with these Muppets who are going to ruin me during this game.
I gave you
my agent has been fired for this.
I gave you your choice of the very important 3, 4, 5, and 6 a.m. hours UK time, and you turned them all down. So what do you want from me?
I said I will be your. Can we swear on this?
Sure. I mean,
I said I'll be the stunt cock for when someone else can't make it up.
All right. Speaking of that.
It's fun.
Speaking of that, next we have the young guy on the panel, a man who's been following Arsenal since there were only 6 teams in the Premier League. I have no idea what that means. The man reaches out to me every time I'm in London. We always share a meal and a hug. He's one of the jewels of his generation of Arsenal supporters that we need to spend time with and learn from so we can pass on the past to the future generations. I didn't realize when I wrote this how much it was going to sound like a funeral. I'm very sorry about that because I love you. Welcome to the Podathon to my very good friend Melvin Marks.
Good evening, Mike. Fine, thanks. Good evening, everybody. Actually, can I borrow that just in case some people want to use that at my funeral? I'll send it over, please.
I would give that to Jerome, but I'd rather be invited to use it myself. But
fair enough.
So yeah, fair enough. Then the next introduction. Let me see if I have a text from this guy. No, he's just not here. All right, so that would be everybody then, huh?
My cat's
Spoiler
here,
alert.
The 4th.
Well,
Betty's here.
Who is?
Betty, my cat.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, Betty's going to win. No, I think we're good, and this will actually make the game go a little bit quicker if he doesn't come. But of course, we love Lee and hope that he shows up. And spoiler alert: when it comes to the final standings in this game, I'm going to lose. So, Mike, I'm going to
as well.
I'm sorry, who?
You're playing as well.
Yeah, if you call it playing, If you call it playing, I mean, my capabilities in this game are what the kids now are calling shite. So I think I'm the comedic relief for the game. So, Mike, I'm gonna hand it off to you. This is a very comprehensive game with very complicated rules. So please explain how it works. Let me know what you think, and then go ahead and get the game started. I'll try to put the scores up on the screen while I'm busy not getting answers right, and then we're going to try to stop this at about 5:40 p.m. or so, 5:35, 5:40 p.m. or so, if that works.
Okay, very good. Well, this is a Who Am I quiz, and it's an Arsenal and world football-related quiz. It's both. So what happens is we've got a full season, August through May, of questions, which is 4 questions a month, 1 a week, sort of just to be cute. And So each question is a player. So we start with an Arsenal player, former, present, and I'm going to give you 5 clues, or give these guys 5 clues to see if they can identify the player. Now, as soon as one of these guys shouts out an answer, that question is done. And that person's standing to win 3 points if they got it right, or 0 if they got it wrong. If they guess on the first clue, which is risky, they get 5. But they could also get -2 for ruining it for the other people. And if it goes a little further, then it goes a little further. And the first clue is always super tricky. Now, do you want to do a practice run here for James's sake, or do you want to just jump in, Mike?
If you've got a practice one to do, then yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Okay. Oh, in the words of Triple H, let's play the game. Let's play the game.
All right.
Time to play the game.
All right. Well, here we go then. James, you're brave because here we go. All right. So the first question is Arsenal current or former player. And month of August. First question.
Hold on. Let me hold you back up because Lee Judges is making 2 appearances on this podcast, one today and one tomorrow, and he logged into the wrong one. So I think he'll be here in just he'll be here in just a second.
Is there a limit on how many bald people you're allowed on a podcast? I know you had 3 earlier.
Yeah, we had
Melvin.
I'm making up the quota, Danny. I'm making up the quota.
Exactly. Yeah. So
you get away with it, Melvin. You're just about to sneak through.
All right. So let me go ahead and get and name the 10 donors for this hour. I like to mention the people that have generously donated to us. So we'll vamp for just a second, and I won't have to do it later. The first name on the list is the last person that was just joining us, Dave Seeger. Thank you from England, of course. David Alexander from Boyden Hamlet. Anyone know where that is?
It's made up.
Boyden Hamlet, CM19.
It's next to Gelden Hamlet.
That's where they make the cigars, I think.
Royden Hamlet. I've got to now find out where that is. Royden Hamlet is.
Oh, you said Royden. I thought you said Boyden. Sorry.
Royden Hamlet is right by. It's in Essex. It's right by Broadley Common. I should have known that.
I should have known that.
We also have David Nowashevsky from Michigan. We've got Dean Christian from Texas, Dean Simmons from Oxfordshire, Debbie Hanlon from Carina Heights, Queensland, Australia, Denise Vandergoot, who you'd think would be from Holland, but she's from Pasadena, California, Don Kushek from Pennsylvania, Dwight Moe from Devon-les-Bains, which I think is France, and then Ishan Shrimali from Mountain View, California, probably right inside the Google headquarters. Lee.
Good evening, Joe. Sorry, I was on the wrong link.
AKA Mr. Technology.
Sitting there going, it's just out of order. I've rushed home for dinner, and then no one's here. Like, you know what I mean? So, but then he said, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm in the background," and I realised that I was on the wrong link. But
I was going to give you a nice, heartfelt introduction, but now you're going to get it. We have some major star power on this pod, but this guy might be the most famous, most connected of all. He won't get on a train carriage unless there's 4 other famous people on it. He's accidentally deleted every piece of content on his own YouTube channel's StreamYard dashboard. He's the number 5 most requested star on Cameo worldwide, behind only Floyd Mayweather, Lindsay Lohan, Simon Cowell, and Troops. He's a man who requires a very specific treatment when he goes down injured on the pitch. He celebrates things prematurely, especially when it comes to this game. Welcome to the pod, Lee Judges.
Thank you very much. What an introduction. Thank you very much. So I've been out with my brother today. My brother's first time I've seen him in 3.5 years. So we've been out for dinner today, but I've cut it short for you, Mike. So my brother, you're in the house now.
Then we're going to cut this short because we are ready to roll for this game. You don't get the rules because you already know them. So let's go.
I know the rules.
Yeah, he's done this before. And so the other thing I did forget to mention is, James, when the question has been answered by somebody, the rest of you can get 1 point or 0 if you get it wrong by doing this. This means I agree with the answer, disagree. So that's how the game works. So here we go. We're going to jump straight into it. First question is Arsenal related.
James, you're going to want to unmute yourself because you're going to want to scream your answer at any moment.
Sorry, I'm here.
Okay, all right. Question number 1. First clue. Not the guy who greased his torso. Clue number 2. Was not originally worthy of a song. Clue number 3. A quality moments player.
Is it Granit Xhaka?
Okay, so we take Granit Xhaka as the answer, and the boys are going to be thinking, do they like that or not?
No.
Lee, did you go up or down?
I'm going down. I don't know if it's Granit Xhaka.
All right, James could be my saving grace here by being as bad as I am at this game.
Okay, let's find out then. So clue number, I'm going to read the rest of the clues. Clue number 4 was out of the blue signing. And clue number 5 is alternative to Odegaard. And the answer is Fabio, the guy who greases his torso. Fabio Vieira.
All right, so now each of us has one except for James, who has -1 or 0.
No, he's got 0.
No, that's right. I forgot you're not a negative person.
All right, we're going to crack on because we've got a lot of questions to get through. Question number 2, which is world football, which is any team, present, former, but not Arsenal. Okay, clue number 1, probably the best player in the Championship a few years ago. Clue number 2, former Chelsea and City academy player. Not many people know this, actually.
Obviously not.
Clue number 3, same name as arguably the best ever athlete and the best ever pop star. Same first name. Clue number 4, plays for a team in stripes now.
Is it Michael Elise?
Okay. Okay. What do you think, chaps? Michael Elise?
Yeah, it could be. Could well be that. Like.
I'm riding
when you said athlete and singer, I was like, that gives it away.
I assumed it was Michael, but I didn't come up with
I'm thinking Beeble.
Michael Jordan and
Jackson.
Yeah.
The only question is if you have the right Michael, but I think you do.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he was at Chelsea, if I'm right.
Yeah,
well.
and City, and us.
I didn't know that.
Arsenal as well.
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, okay. Clue number 5, offered the chance to go to Chelsea this summer, but signed a new contract instead. Smart man.
Michael. All right.
Well done, James. All right, let's crack on. Question 3, which is Arsenal related. Clue number 1, a hammer. Clue number 2, excuse the pronunciation, Gornik Zabretse. Clue number 3, 38. Clue number 4, his initials were before CDs.
Lucas Podolski.
Okay.
I should have. I thought it when you said hammer. I was like, that could be one person, but I'm going to wait for the rest of the clues.
Yeah. Very good.
Very good. Yeah, very good.
Okay, thumbs everybody.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, and clue number 5 was loyal to Cologne. Well done again, James.
All right.
Lucas Podolski. All right, let's crack on the 4th one. It's the last one in August, so to speak. So
beginner's luck.
Maybe. World football, this one. Clue number 1, doesn't look like your average central midfielder. Clue number 2, remarkable transformation after moving position, which most professional footballers, as we know, just don't ever move position. Clue number 3, part of his name didn't start the fire.
Joe Linton.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah, Joe Linton.
What is going on here? Why did we invite him on?
James, do you want a warm-up? Did you not play this game before?
To be fair, I actually went to the gym today and I've smashed so much creatine back.
So you're winning this using
I am alive. I am alive.
You're using performance-enhancing drugs, I see.
Oh, I'd melt the cup today, Mike. I'd melt the cup, mate.
He's a DM now, isn't he?
Yeah, he was a striker.
He's a forward, go to a midfield player.
Yeah, centre mid. Well, wait, I've got to wait to see if I get it right first.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, Lee, you went up, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay, all right. Clue number 4 is one of the lowest scoring centre forwards in Premier League history.
Joe Linton.
And clue number 5 is plays central midfield now after moving Voldemort out of the team last season, meaning John Joe Shelby. Well done again.
Sorry, you said Voldemort, and my computer has a setting where it automatically does that.
Okay, all right. We're going to do score check at the end of each month. So we've got James is in the lead with 9. The rest of the boys are all tied. I've got them 4 each, so still time with 3 points for a win, so to speak. So September now. Question 5, Arsenal. Clue number 1, banter. Clue number 2, seems to play better away from home than at home. Clue number 3, suffered more adversity than success in his career so far.
Ramsdale.
Is that Melvin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to agree with that.
Yeah, I'm going to, yeah.
What was the first clue?
Banter.
First name's Aaron.
Banter.
Yeah. Class. I think you're right, Melvin. I think you're right.
I don't know about the home and away thing, though. Yeah, plays better away from home and goal. Good shout, Mel. Yeah.
Okay, let's find out if he's right. Clue number 4, kicking skills, but is he as good as his competitor?
Yeah.
Clue number 5, should arguably be picked in front of Pick, which is Aaron Ramsdale. And, somebody came out with a stat, maybe it was Orbinio on Twitter, saying statistically, Arsenal have a problem, I think we all know, at home, don't we, just conceding goals, too many goals. And then made the point that I wonder if, because of the banter, he stays more focused and he's more determined when he plays away from home, because if he's going to banter with the crowd, then he needs to make sure he steps his game up, right?
Yeah. Could he be the first ever goalkeeper to play 1 at home and 1 away, rather than cup keepers?
Yeah. It's worth thinking about. All right, let's. Well done, Melvin. That question 6 now. World football. Clue number 1. First name is same as an ex-England coach. You might want to scribble down some names. Clue number 2. What's that sign I see in the sky? Think about when you were a little boy watching the movies. Clue number 3. Help transform their poor defence.
Danny was never a little boy.
Clue number 4. Goran Eriksson.
Sven Botman.
Okay.
Did I just make that name up?
No,
there's a name.
I thought that was a type of fly.
He's the Newcastle centre-back.
See, I knew what I was on about. I don't know where that come from.
That was running through my mind right when you said it. All right. So what were the clues again? What's that up in the sky?
Yeah, first name same as an England coach, and then I said Goran Eriksson, which helped transform their poor defence.
Did they have a poor defence?
Well, I'm going to have to agree with it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to go and get a pin.
Yeah, that was a shout and a half.
So because he's not 100% sure, he's going to get a pen.
I'm up with it, Mike.
All right, let's find out if Danny was right. Clue number 5 was him and Fabian Schär. Danny is correct. It's Sven, not Batman, but Sven Botman.
What's the one in the sky? What's the clue to that?
Bat signal.
Batman.
Yeah, Botman.
Oh,
Batman.
right.
Batman. I thought it would lead you down the path, you know.
Yeah, well, it certainly led me down the path. I'm going to get the thing,
Well done, Danny. This is becoming quite an even quiz here. Everybody's chipping in.
Just you and me, Lee, that haven't got one yet.
No, I haven't got one yet. No, I've had a few beers, so I don't know.
All I want to do tonight is beat the questionnaire once. You know, if I get more points than him, I'll be happy. At the moment, I'm beating him, so you know.
Well, the joy of this quiz is that you actually don't ever have to answer the question first, and you can do rather well. You could even probably win just by getting this right, you know, up and down. So, anyway, Arsenal question 7, clue number 1: in the shower or the car, and definitely at the concert. That's a great clue. I'm just going to give myself a pat on the back. Hold on.
I can imagine you sitting back in your rocking chair late at night thinking of these things, and you go, oh, That one's a corker.
I knew you'd like it in particular, Danny. I don't want to claim that I'm thinking about you late at night, but
well,
you know. All right, clue number 2, Charlton.
Yeah. I'll wait.
Clue number 3, like many, he made a mistake leaving.
Alex Song.
Oh, do you know what I was going to say, Song? Just about to come out with Song.
By the way, contestants, don't be looking at the chat.
I've got mine on.
I haven't got mine on. It's private.
No, yeah, private.
I saw him once. He had one of them big black American.
Well, are they putting it in the chat? Are they putting it in the chat then?
Don't know.
Yeah, I just had a peek at the chat, and there's a bunch of people guessing in there. So for the integrity of the game, because
I don't know.
Our middle name is integrity. We should not be looking at the chat.
No.
All right. Yeah,
I'm going with that because I was just about to say Song before it. As you can sing in the shower, song in the shower. It's clever.
In the shower, stage, and car.
Yeah, clever.
Yeah. Okay, Danny, what did you do?
I'm going to just agree with him. I've got no idea how that works for the first clue.
Yeah. Okay.
Singing in all the places.
Clue number 4, didn't always stay in his hole. Clue number 5, good combination with Van Persie. Well done to James again. Alex Song, singing in the shower, in the car.
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, Song. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, too clever for the likes of us, Dan. This.
Mike, has he publicly said he was upset leaving Arsenal?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if he did.
So many Barcelona from us. Did he go Barcelona?
Yeah, Barcelona.
And he's most remembered for picking up the trophy before Puyol, and Puyol was like, "Not you, mate." Not you.
It was one of the cringiest things I've ever seen in football in my life.
Yeah. Well, like a lot of them who went to Barcelona, actually, Kleb as well. Just their career was never the same. But anyway, question 8, last one in September. This is world football. Clue number 1. Okay, I still write them at the grocery store or the supermarket. I still write them. Clue number 2 was one of the most talented young players in Ligue 1, the French league. Clue number 3, same surname as an aggressive Premier League midfielder that we will see next weekend. Clue number 5, plays for Mali. I didn't know that, but research that. Clue number 5, last one, signed by Vieira, maybe because he reminded him of himself.
Can't think of his name, yeah.
Oh.
Can't think of his name, another guy.
Can't think of his name.
Yeah, he's
flipping it.
He's at Palace, isn't he?
Mr. List.
Is it Czech Decore?
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. Check. Decore. That's it.
That's the
one.
one.
I'm like, because I'm like the one that's the one that's at Everton is that Abdoulaye Decore or Czech Decore?
Oh,
no, it's definitely Czech Decore because you said
right. Pay
by check. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's definitely
thinking shopping list.
Yeah.
I got. See, when you think something about the first clue, you can't get it out of your head, and if it's wrong, then you're screwed.
Danny, did you go up?
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, I agree. I had shopping list McPhee, so I messed that.
No, he was really good in League Deux, not League.
Oh, that one.
Shopping list McPhee.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
he had a great left peg. Shopping list McPhee. He was unbelievable.
All right. So it was Czech Decore. Well done again to James. Quick score check. We've got Mike and Lee on 8, Danny and Melvin on 10, and James is pulling ahead a little bit. He's got 17.
I'll do an Arsenal when it gets near the end. I'll slip.
Danny's got 12.
Okay. All right. October now. We've got Arsenal question 9. Clue number 1. I've never heard of him. Clue number 2. Probably before my grandfather was born. Clue number 3. His surname is related to bread and where you get it. Clue number 4 is for those people who are from the UK, I suppose. Garnet. Garnett. Garnet.
That's not fair. I'm protesting this.
Yeah, I would. Clue number 5. First name is Alf. What's his name?
Alf Baker.
Alf Baker.
Okay, Danny said Alf Baker.
I've never heard of him either.
I've never heard of Joe Baker. That's
No,
what
definitely.
Joe
It was
Baker.
very early on. Was he the 30s or something like that, or 20s? Yeah, definitely. That's right. Alf Baker.
I've got
Alf
Joe
Garnett.
Baker.
If anyone should know that, you would, Melvin. Come on.
It's true. I should have known it. Seriously, I came across that name. No, I
Got it wrong.
James, did you go up?
Yeah, because I haven't got a Scooby, so yeah.
Well, I didn't either. I wanted to do one for the.
I was like, I get my bread from Tesco's or the Co-op, so I can't think of anyone Tesco at Arsenal. So apart from Tierney, but he's gone now. So
Well, it could be Alf Tesco's, but
Yeah.
it is Alf. It is Alf Baker. Had any of you ever heard of Alf Baker?
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
What was that one Lee said? There was a baker, wasn't there? More famous.
Joe.
Joe Baker. Yeah.
He was quality. My first hero. He was my first football hero. Arsenal hero. Joe Baker. What
Okay.
a forward. Oh, different class.
So who got that one? Danny?
Danny got that one. Yeah.
All right. Everyone else picked up a point.
Joe Baker.
Okay. All right. Question 10, which is world football. Clue number 1, Dave.
Aspilicueta.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they call him, isn't it? Because they can't say his surname.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Oh, is that too? Or is that
And
too
we
wrong?
all know
To be fair, I've leapt early, but yeah.
That you should get double bubble for that. You could be right, but you.
And we know
that's a-
Mike has
that's a
his
brilliant one.
little love for goalkeepers.
That could be worth 5 or -2.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I'll
going to
take
say
the,
no.
I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit.
Danny says no.
Yeah, I'm going to go no. I think it's too obvious. I think like you've gone. You're a nasty person, Mike. You've gone in there.
That's a compliment from Lee. That's all right.
I'm going to go for. I'm going for it. I'm being positive.
Yeah, I'm going to follow James down the garden.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Okay.
I'm going for it. Good luck to you, mate.
All right. Clue number 2 plays 2 positions based on 3 or 4 at the back.
Yeah.
Clue number 3, try spelling his last name.
Nice.
Clue number 4, got one of those faces you just want to smack.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Clue number 5, he's a Spaniard that was at Chelsea, and I believe he just signed for Atletico. That's the first 5 points.
James,
Well played,
not
man.
only did you do me right there, I am actually currently ahead of lead judges in this game right now. Danny, you thumbs down that one as well, right?
I got that wrong. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is Arsenal. Question 11, clue number 1. He plays for Rot-Weiss Essen.
Are we on Arsenal? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, it's Arsenal. So for those of you that have a tendency to watch the Bundesliga 32nd division, then you might have a clue here. Rot-Weiss Essen. Clue number 2. He didn't get to play for the Arsenal first team. You've all heard of him, I know that, but he was on the periphery. Clue number 3. He's now 30 years old.
I think I preferred it when your internet didn't work.
Yeah, I know. Clue number 4. Not Maltz, Volz, or Bischoff. You remember that era?
Can you say that again?
It's not Maltz, Volz, or Bischoff. Do you remember that era when we had
Yeah, I do, yeah.
a bunch of those German players that never really made it?
I've got a guess, but I'm going to wait for the last clue.
Okay. Clue number 5. The first part of his last name is very cold.
Is it Icefield? Thomas Icefield?
Yeah.
Very good.
Couldn't think of the guy's name.
But when you said the first team, I'm like, he definitely played in cups though. But is he counting that? Do you mean league?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm backing myself. Eisfeld.
Yeah.
Clue number 3 was he's 30 years old, and then I talked about Stefan Meltz, Moritz Volz, and I think it's Amari Bischoff. He was in the same era.
Yeah, he was midfield, wasn't he?
I only listened to the first one. I thought you're just listening to other people called Stefan.
Yeah.
So no, I'm agreeing.
Yeah, I've got to agree with that.
All right. Okay. Well done again to James. He's really pulling away here. 3 points.
Wait for my 115 charges to come through.
The days when Wenger used to take a punt, 1 every year or 2 or 3 every year. I guess it probably doesn't matter, does it? Not much money, but never worked out for any of those 4.
He's got 26 points in 11 weeks for James. This is unprecedented.
He was a machine on FIFA career in like FIFA 13, Eisfeld. He was incredible. One of those ones that's so good on the game, but in real life. Like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Great on video games, but real life, not so much.
Got a club yet, has he, the Ox?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, he went Besiktas, didn't he?
Besiktas, over in Turkey.
Oh,
where'd he go, Lee?
Nice.
Yeah, I can't say it.
All right,
that's good.
All right, let's go crack on to World Football. Last one in the month of October. Question 12. Clue number 1. Taller than Gareth Bale, but looked similar from behind.
I'm just going to go and have a look for the Ox's career now that you said that, because I'm completely lost. A-L-E-X. O-X.
All right, clue number 2. Spectacular goals when he was fit.
I'm going to take a punt. I'm going to say Andy Carroll.
Okay.
Oh, he's got the fucking hair, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, but you mean... oh, no, he's still world football, isn't he? It could be someone else, I think, now. I think I've got that wrong.
There was another one.
He's now playing the first bit about Andy Carroll? The whole...
The hair. It looks like Bale from behind. Yeah.
No, there was something.
Didn't Charlie Austin do that as well? Have that hair. This is not fair. It's a hair question. Most of us don't have any.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Half points if you get that right.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I think I'm wrong.
I don't think it's Andy Carroll.
No, I think I'm well wrong.
We might all pick up 1 point on you.
Danny, what do you think?
Oh. I'm saying no. Only because I think Andy Carroll was about
when you said when fit, so I'm like, Andy Carroll's injured all the time.
He is. And they both got ponytails.
Okay. All right. Clue number 3 was last name was the lady who would come over to have afternoon tea with your mum.
Could be Carol.
Could be Carol.
Clue number 4. In 2011, he was transferred for a British record.
Yes. Well done. Got him. In you go.
Clue number 5. A target man once scored for England at Euro 2012. James is absolutely turning this quiz to pieces for his first attempt. Very impressive.
Well, that's quality, that.
James, how's your internet connection?
Sparkling by the sounds of things.
Oh, right. I'm just wondering. That's all.
It's not about to drop.
Let's do a score check. Now, Mike, you might have to check my scores. Of course, I've got a lot going on here. Tell me I'm accurate, but I've got James on 29.
I'm going to get a nosebleed. I'm so high.
You've got yourself on 11, Danny on 14, Melvin on 13, Lee 10. Is that right?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay. All right. Let's crack on to November then.
Hold on. I have to make a slight adjustment here. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, that's better.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, the auditors just came in. I had to put you back in.
All right, November, month of November, question 13, Arsenal. All right, clue number 1. He's now 61 years old.
Bloody hell.
Give you an era there. Clue number 2. Played for Derry City in Ireland. Clue number 3. Don Howe signed him for a club record 550k. That would have been the 80s, I'd imagine.
Well, that's before my time, but screw it. I'll keep going.
Clue number 4. He took Stuart Robson's place in the team.
Oh, I know this.
All right, last one. Lee Dixon took Mickey Thomas's place, and Mickey took his place.
Steve Williams.
All right, Lee went with Steve Williams.
From Southampton. Magnificent corner taker.
Yeah. I thought he went directly from Derry. Sorry, mistake. I thought it was directly from Derry. I was thinking of Williams, but
didn't know Steve Williams played for Derry.
I'm gonna thumbs up it because it's before my time and I have no idea.
The only thing is, I think he was about 500,000 from Southampton. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was about that. Yeah.
That's the only thing. I don't know if he might have played Derry before he was at Southampton. I don't know.
He bought a lot of internationals, English internationals, then Don Howe that period, didn't he?
Yeah.
Mariner and all that.
It's Steve.
Well, let's find out. Clue number 3 actually didn't state that he came from Derry. It just stated that.
Not my mistake.
But Lee's got his first win there, 3 points. Stevie Williams.
Well done.
Very good.
That put me off. That Derry thing was putting me off. I had Steve Williams in my thing, but I wrote it down. But
that Derry thing
put me off. I thought, I've got to go for it in the end. Go for it.
All this talk about Derry's making me hungry.
Because he won the League Cup with us, and then he went to Luton, and then won the League Cup against us, didn't he?
Oh, did he know that? I can't remember him playing against us.
Oh, he won. I don't know if he was in the starting 11, but he was at Luton. Him and Danny Wilson. Bastard.
When we bought him, he was probably he was the best midfielder in the country when we bought him. He was unbelievable.
Yeah, he was brilliant.
Wonderful.
Give away a silly penalty at York, though. Do you remember? Cost us
away in the cup, last minute in the cup. Yeah.
Cost us.
All right.
Good try.
Okay. So we got question 14. World football. Clue number 1. Out for most of the season. And there's quite a collection of them already this season around Europe, isn't there? Okay, clue number 2. Canary. Not necessarily now, but clue number 3. Argentinian.
Buendia.
Oh,
yeah, I was going to say him. That's I'm on the tip of my tongue, that one.
I can't blame think of his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were after.
He got ACL in America. I think he got.
Yeah.
And he
used to play what's my memories going here? Like, I know the name. I couldn't think of the bloody name. Anyway, he can't have that. He didn't get his first name.
That's right.
Emi Buendia.
The one we were after. We nearly bought him.
Danny and Lee, did you go up?
Oh, yes, definitely, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay, all right. Clue number 4 was, first club was, I think it's probably pronounced Getafe, but now he wears claret and blue. Clue number 5, attacking midfielder. Well done again to James. Got himself another 3 for Emi Buendia. All right, let's crack on with Arsenal. Question 15, clue number 1. See if you remember this guy. Okay, he plays now for Yokohama Marinos.
Rio Miyachi.
Oh,
that was Mike, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be one of these clubs.
That was 5 points if he gets it, or sliding to relegation if not.
I ain't got a clue.
That's a big call for everybody because I don't think anybody knows, but for sure.
I'm gonna go no.
I'm gonna
I don't know, so I'm gonna go no. I ain't got a clue.
Because there's part of me that still thinks Miyachi plays in Germany for some reason. I don't know why.
No, you're thinking of Takuma Asano.
Is that part of
you?
No,
he plays for Sao Pauli or whatever it is in the lower divisions of Germany.
Oh, St. Pauli.
Yeah.
I'm praying he transferred this summer, though.
I'm gonna agree with Skinny there. I preferred Fat Mike. I'm allowed to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's more cuddly. And I've had a cuddle. Cuddle.
All right. Clue number 2 was Chucky O High School video. Clue number 3, many thought he was going to be a star boy. Clue number 4, also played for Wigan and Bolton.
Oh, yeah. Well played, Mike. Well played, Magic Mike.
Clue number 5, played once for Arsenal and 5 times for Japan. I didn't even remember him playing once. You guys might remember. Was that pre-season? Ryo Miyachi got in the game.
Did he play against Bolton in the... there was a League Cup game against Bolton, and Park scored one, and I can't remember who scored, but was it Mwamba scored for Bolton in that game?
I don't care. I don't care. Ryo Miyachi played for the Arsenal.
That's a great one. Right, cool.
Yeah.
He got a very bad injury while he was on loan to either Wigan or Bolton. Someone done him badly on the touchline. Horrible tackle.
Yeah.
Never recovered.
I think he went on loan to Feyenoord, because I remember playing like Call of Duty or something online with someone from Holland, and he was asking me what football team I support. Then he was telling me about how good he is and how this guy, he's the Japanese Cristiano Ronaldo and everything. And I was like, oh, wow, I can't wait to watch him when he comes back. And then I was like, oh, you're in Holland. Cannabis is legal there, so that's probably why.
Never quite really cracked it. He was at St. Pauli for 6 years. I looked that up. Anyway, Ryo Miyachi, well done to Mike. He's got him bagged 5 points there. And last question in November, question 16, world football. All right, this one's tough. Clue number 1.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Clue number 1, werewolf.
Oh, now you've done that. Makes me think, is it Bafétimbi Gomis?
Oh,
okay.
The fact you did that makes me think of the celebration.
Oh, I was looking down. I didn't even see it.
I'm thinking that Bulgarian who had the big sticky out eyes and the big sideburns at the World Cup about 20 years ago.
I'm probably way wrong. But
show me what he did. Show me what he did, because I didn't see it.
You know, he used to do the crawl to the corner flag, and then he'd go.
That isn't what I thought he did based on your description. Okay, so you're locked in on Gomis. I'm going no, just because it's. So
I don't know. I'm going to go no.
I'm going to go no. Yeah.
Danny,
I'm still looking up Steve Williams. He didn't play in the League Cup final against us. He joined the season after they beat us. Fuckers. I'm saying. Hell no.
So everyone said no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he's really, really wrong in a bad way.
Okay.
You hairy git.
Clue number 2. Best goals per game ratio was when he played for the Portland Timbers. He got 16 in 22. I don't think that really clarifies a whole lot, apart from the fact it's not better.
He's my favourite Portland player. He's ginger. Centre-back. No. I don't know.
3. Greatest achievement was a day best known for when the second choice goalkeeper played only his second game for the club. I remember this as a little boy, which might give you an era. Clue number 4, managed in Thailand and Indonesia. And
I'm so wrong. I'm so wrong.
No, like he crawled over into Indonesia.
Clue number 5, scored the only goal to win the European Cup, Champions League. You know, not many players can say they won the 1-0 and they scored the goal. Do you remember who that is, fellas? Villa player. Looked like a werewolf.
Oh.
82, I think.
Don't say his name. It's not Paul Rideout. It's
Who you with?
Yeah.
That's it. It looks like Wolverine.
Yeah.
He came from Wolves, funny enough. He used to play for Wolves, didn't he, Mike?
Great call, though, Judge. Nice one.
Can we catch up on the score?
Yeah.
At so this particular juncture in time.
Yeah, we've got end of November. Everybody got some points that time. I think we've got James on 31, Mike's on 19, Danny's on 18, Melvin's on 16, Lee's on 15. Very close there in the race.
Mike got a point more than me, and he doesn't even know anything about soccer. Idiot.
I have Melvin on 18 and Danny on 18 and Lee on 15. But
We also know you can't count.
You had Melvin on how many?
I have Melvin on 18.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18.
Okay.
This is coming from the bloke who took $100,000 out of Andy's account. So do not listen to a word he says.
It was $10 million.
It's even fucking worse. Don't listen to anything I say.
All right.
We got to crack on here because we've got to make it. Got about a little less than an hour to get through the rest. Here we go. December. Arsenal. Question 17. This one might go very quickly, so fingers on the proverbial buzzer. Clue number 1. Montreal Impact.
Bakirisanya.
Oh, fuck off. You only know 2 players, and that was one of them.
Just met him a few weeks ago.
Hang on.
Yeah, the other one you know is Alan Smith, because you met him. Oh, you met Perry Groves as well, I suppose.
Oh, wait a minute.
Montreal Impact.
Wait a minute.
It's either him or Gail Cleese, isn't it?
No, because Thierry Henry managed in Canada, didn't he?
I'm going down.
But did he manage Montreal Impact? I can't remember.
All right, that's a pickle, isn't it? It's either him or Clichy. I'm going to say Feinberg's correct.
Yeah, I think it's Sagna.
James?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I'm now worried it's Thierry.
Because I think it's a trick and it's Thierry Henry.
He did manage there, so now I'm scared.
Okay.
When you said it's going to go quickly as well, I'm like, Henry was rapid. He had the pace.
All right. Well, this could take Mike into Champions League contention here, or it could bring him back down below Europa. So, big one for Mike. Here we go. Clue number 2, Ludovine. Clue number 3, Benevento.
Well played.
Clue number 4, not tall, but a monster in the air. And clue number 5, like many at the time, he went to City. Well done to the Magic Mike.
All right, who supported me on that one? I need.
I did, Mike. It was very good. Very, very good.
Thank you very much. Well done. Always said you were a football genius.
And who said no? Melvin and James.
I said no.
God,
you think you'd get some support from the Jewish community,
and it's a charity.
They're the ones that leave you out high and dry.
Well, I thought that James was going to run away with this, but Mike's had 10 points out of 2 questions. So he's in the 20s now. So he's getting close. All right, here we go. World football. Question 18. Clue number 1. Supposed to be the best player to ever play soccer in his country. Clue number 2. 3 letters. Clue number
Freddie Adu.
Okay.
Oh, wow. What a shout. What a shout.
Sleeping giant is all I'm going to say.
Freddie Adu played up your way, didn't he? That's where he grew up and played his youth.
West Ham.
Yeah, when he was a 44-year-old, 14-year-old, he played at DC United.
He never played in the UK, Melvin. He had trials, I think, at Chelsea.
Right.
But yeah, he never.
I think it was a case of he wasn't.
He also had tribulation.
MLS questions coming out.
I'm going to say no.
I'm backing it. That's such a good shout, Mike.
I'm
That's
saying
class.
no.
Soccer's the clue, and it had to be American, didn't it?
Yeah, I think he's right because there's not that many I can think with
Clint Dempsey.
Three letters.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All right, Danny, what are you saying?
I'm saying no.
All right.
That man is hated by all Americans.
Okay. Clue number 3. Seems to be on a tour of the world in his football career. Clue number 4. Came to prominence as a youth player. I think he was 14 when he made his professional debut. And number 5.
Mike, that's amazing, mate.
Signed a $1 million deal with Nike before he'd even made it. which was astonishing. But you're right, Mike. Well done. Freddie Adu.
The oldest looking 14-year-old I've ever seen.
Because he wasn't 14, was he? That's why he was so good at youth level, because he was older than 14.
It's constantly been accused that was the case. So, Danny, you didn't have my back, but the other three you did?
There's no way you were going to get 2 in a row early shouts like that.
He's creeping up again, fellas. That's another 3 for Mike, but James got one on that. So, all right, here we go. Question 19. Arsenal. Clue number 1. This one might go quickly as well. Clue number 1. Rosy cheeks. Clue number 2. Often second choice.
Manninger.
Oh, Melvin.
When he said rosy cheeks, I was thinking about Mike wearing those pissy nappies, but I don't think he played for the Arsenal, did he?
Could be someone else. Could be. I was thinking Perry Groves. That could be.
Manninger had red cheeks. Definitely Melvin. I'm going with you.
Second choice.
Danny says yes.
Yeah, I'm going to back Melvin.
Mike says yes. James says yes.
Finished his career at Man City, didn't he? Or was it Liverpool?
Liverpool.
I think he went to Liverpool, yeah.
All right, clue number 3. Played for Liverpool, but again as second choice. Clue number 4. He's 43 years of age now. I suppose he's retired. And clue number 5. Played at Euro 2008. Was he Austrian, Manninger? Alex Manninger?
Yeah.
Spent his whole career in second choice mostly. So
yeah, he was...
All right, that's my lot, boys. Thank you. I got one right.
Wasn't for him, he might not have won the league that time.
I was just about to say, he was that double season. He was insane. He was so good.
Man United at Old Trafford.
Yeah,
terrific, isn't it? Absolutely terrific.
All right. Well, last one in December. World football. Clue number 1. This is going to be very tempting here, but you're going to want to write down some options on this clue.
I'm at the ready.
Not everybody can score the winning goal in the World Cup final. So I'll give you a little while to scribble down some names, because I know there'll be some that you'll remember. All right. Clue number 2. The final was a whiny fest of terribleness.
Mario Götze.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
My World Cup knowledge is terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, what was the answer?
Well,
no, he's not said it yet.
He said it, Götze. Mario Götze, who I think scored the winning goal in 2018.
What was the question? What was it? You said, what was it? Got that to you?
He said Mario Götze. The clues have been scored in the winning goal in the World Cup final. And the second clue was the final was a whiny fest of terribleness. Yeah. Awful game.
It was a terrible game. Yeah, I'm backing Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought someone else, actually. I was going to say someone else.
Do you know what? This game's getting on I've got the Spanish fella, but I can't think of his name. Iniesta. So it's out of them two. But
what about Breitner, Lee? In the Argentinian, he's not Breitner. Who's the one who scored? It was Breitner for Germany.
No, it was a left back.
Left back. It's not Breitner. No, that's it. What was the left back? Who scored, took all the penalties. Yeah,
Blondell.
Yeah, what's his name? But that was a shocking final.
Hey, this is not the game.
Oh, sorry.
All right, thumbs up, fellas, thumbs down.
I'm going to back him.
I'm going to say yes.
No, I'm not going to. I think it's been worse.
I'm going to go no. As I've put a couple of examples, I've got to go no.
Yeah, the one if you send a moan fest, that would mean
begin with B, his name or something.
Yeah, I kept saying Breitner, but it's not Breitner, is it?
Nah. I can't think of those things now.
Danny, thumbs up or thumbs down?
I'm going to say yes.
All right. Clue number 3, he took the penalty kicks. Clue number 4, famous goal where he chose to shoot with his weak foot. I'm not sure if everybody knew that. And Lee's right, and he's got his name, Andreas Bremer. He was a left back, left-footed, and he took that shot with his right foot.
What's his name?
Andreas Bremer.
Bremer, not Breitner. Bremer. That's it. Yeah, we nearly got there, Lee. Nearly done it.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name, though.
No, but that was the final I was thinking of. Shocking final.
1990, wasn't it? Where
England awful final. Germany, Argentina.
Awful.
Before I was born.
I think 2 people got sent off in that game.
That was my favorite World Cup, actually, but the final was dreadful.
Yeah. Okay, let's do a score check, fellas. That's the end of.
We got a point here, then, Mills, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we both got a point. Yeah.
Mike
went against the grain. Me and you went against the grain, didn't we?
Right. I got Lee on 19, so check me on this, Mike. Melvin on 23.
Yep.
Danny on 20. Mike, yourself on 28.
Yep.
And James 33.
I have him on 32.
I got him on 21, but all right, then I'll take it.
All right.
He was on 30, and then he got this one wrong for supporting me, and then the 2 before that right. But
okay, that's it. 32 is good. He's plenty far enough ahead, so that's good. Sorry, James. Yeah, here we go. January Arsenal question. Clue. So question 21. Clue number 1. He died in 1992.
Vasson.
Paul Vasson.
Yeah, Paul Vasson.
Is that Melvin?
Yeah.
It's a great shout, Melvin. Great shout.
Again, way before my time, but I'm going to back Melvin in his knowledge.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with you, Melvin. I am going to go with you.
Out of just pure...
The only other one I'm thinking is it could be Tommy Caton.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm trying to work out because I know he scored the winner in the semi-final. I'm talking about what year was that? That was he died just after. I don't know. It's even money now, isn't it? It's even money.
It was 81, wasn't it?
I'll go just out of respect for Melvin. I would never.
I'm going to go with you, Melvin. I think you're probably about right.
Danny?
No. I've got no idea why.
Okay. All right. Clue number 2. Some people knew me for my bravery on the pitch. Others knew me outside the ground. Clue number 3, one club man. Clue number 4, the cat with magnetic paws. And clue number 5, made his debut in 1951. And I know that some of you guys went to the club shop.
Jack Kelsey?
Yeah.
No.
He ran the club shop, right?
Yeah. Jack Kelsey did, yeah.
Jack Kelsey. All right. Let's crack on then.
Danny gets a point. Lee, did you get a point on that?
No, I'll back Melvin on that.
Yeah.
And sorry, JJ, you backed him too?
Yeah, I backed Melvin, because I didn't have a clue.
I think that was
Danny's the ass, and he gets the point. All right,
yeah. All right, world football.
I have no idea why.
World football, question 22, clue number 1. His goal from the top of the box was voted best FA Cup goal ever. That's a great stat.
From his what?
It was from the
I know it is. I know it is.
It was a
yeah, I know it is.
One from the top of the box. I mean, that's quite a feat.
Di
Matteo?
Yeah.
Okay.
42 seconds for Chelsea.
No, hang on.
Goal,
I think it's someone else.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
It was a decent goal.
Was there a second clue, or was that the first clue?
That was the first one, so he's going to go 5 or -2.
Yeah, -2.
I've done it. I think Di Matteo's the fastest goal, but not the best goal.
I think that it could be. Yeah. Well, I'll wait.
I'm saying no.
I'm not agreeing with you. Sorry, Melvin, I'm not agreeing with you.
No, that's all right. It's all right.
I think the best.
I would have agreed with you, but you let me down last time. So
the best one. I think it's Stevie G because of the one against West Ham. Remember?
Oh yes.
In
the last minute.
Yeah, and it won them the game, didn't it? Yeah, it won them the game.
I think it kept them in the game, didn't it?
No, one. Yeah, it kept him. He got the equaliser, didn't he?
Yeah,
he was cramping up and everything, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think it's Stevie G, but
that's it.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Okay.
No, you're right.
Okay.
You'll be right.
Well,
right,
either which way, you think about how long the FA Cup's been going and how many goals have been scored. That is a heck of an achievement to have the best goal ever in that competition. So let's find out. Clue number 2. This is going to help. Short dreadlocks.
Oh no,
definitely Stevie G now.
Clue number 3.
Was Was it what a QPR player?
Let's
Did he
find
score?
out. Let's find out. Clue number 3. He often
Trevor
wore.
Sinclair.
Yeah, he wore the word compact on his chest.
That's QPR.
Clue number 4, played for England. Clue number 5, started
Trevor Sinclair.
The one who went to West Ham. The winger
Yeah.
who went to West Ham.
Yeah.
What's his
Trevor
name?
Sinclair.
Yeah,
Sinclair.
started playing for England when Kieran Dyer was injured. Okay, can you describe the goal that Trevor Sinclair scored?
It was like an overhead kick one, like from outside the edge of the box. It was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
now you've said it. I remember it now.
Smashed it in.
We were
like,
after him when he was at Blackpool before
That's
QPR got him.
Right. Yeah.
Wonderful player. Lovely bloke as well, apparently.
Danny, did you support Melvin or no?
No one supported me.
JJ, Lee. All right, so we all got.
Yeah, I thumbs down.
Okay, all right, Trevor Sinclair. I think it was the best FA Cup goal ever because it was the sort of position you'd never ever try an overhead kick.
Who was that against?
Don't know.
Oh, that was at QPR. I'll tell you what, though, because people are jumping in earlier, I would have got that on the second one. I'd have got 4 points. You know what I mean? It's not on.
It's against Barnsley. It's against Barnsley.
Barnsley.
Crime,
Yeah.
It's a crime. You should just quit in protest.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So, like,
You're
you know, I would have
against
got
that.
that second one out.
All right, let's crack on. Question 23. This is Arsenal. Clue number 1. Currently trying to rebuild his new career. I think that's a fair statement. You might not agree with that, but I think that's a fair statement. Clue number 2. Was born on August the 17th, 77. Clue number 3. He comes to the Emirates sometimes, but he's also there every day. Clue number 4. His pinky finger caused a real commotion. Clue number 5. I know that he wants to manage Arsenal one day.
77. Is it Thierry Henry because of slapping the ball?
Okay. Maybe.
I've got Henri, but like, is he 46?
And he is there every day because of the statue.
Yeah, you're too clever for this.
You're too clever for this game.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, it's either a statue or it's someone on the...
Except if he was more clever, he wouldn't give all these clues that would make it easier for us to put our thumbs up.
Yeah,
but what year was Thierry Henry born?
Thierry Henry was born on the 17th of August 1977.
Yeah.
Well, there could be somebody else. Don't steal my thunder here. Everybody went up, right? So, yeah. Well done to James. It was Thierry. I like that clue. He's there sometimes.
Yeah, that's class. Yeah, that's brilliant.
I thought you'd get it after that one, but it sounds easy coming from the person that's made the clue rather than. In fact, let me just say a couple of things real quick here. A little pause in this. First of all, of course, I feel honoured to have a chance to do this, but please, everybody, in amongst all the fun and playing the game, don't forget to donate. That's the whole point of all of this. And thanks to Mike. And also, this quiz is hard. And this is one of the most competitive quizzes that we've had in a long, long time. These guys are doing a fabulous job, and this is not easy. I think all the guys probably know all these answers, but it's whether you can say it in the moment quickly, you know. So
good job Ryan isn't here. He'd have got all of these and we'd be knackered.
Yeah.
He has a knack.
Yeah, my apologies to Ryan for not including him in this, but I wanted someone to have a chance to win. So take that as a tribute, Ryan.
Plus, Mike gives him all the answers.
Yeah. Well, he sends me Starburst in the mail, though, Danny. You know. All right. So we got last one in January, which is world football, and I like this one. Clue number 1: have you seen my wife? Or more like, have you seen my wife?
Oh, she's a bit of a sort. That's Mrs. Platt ruled out then.
I've not seen this.
I have no idea what she looks like.
David,
Is the accent a giveaway? Okay, because part of me's like, I want to say someone else, but then I'm like, no, that's too funny.
Whose wife is stunning? An American.
Well, most footballers.
That's true. I'm
Mine.
saying anyone.
Yeah.
Mine.
Mrs. Feinberg is indeed Feinberg.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say what I think because I think it will rally the chat up as well.
All right. This is probably, if you've got a name, this might get it. Clue 2. She's much smaller than him, but then everyone is.
Peter Crouch.
Oh.
Yes.
You knocked us off on the accent. That's what I was thinking, Crouchy.
What did I say?
Cool.
You said it in an American accent.
No, he
He
didn't.
is American. He's American. What do you expect?
Mike's not American, he's English.
Well, he lives over there. He picks it up, doesn't he?
Same thing.
Been drinking the water over there, hasn't he?
When you said, "Where's my wife?" I thought Wayne Bridge.
There's the Johnson dark side. Dyke.
Oh
my gosh. That's evil.
But
yeah,
no.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah, it's going to be
The
great.
lovely Abby Clancy.
All right, Danny likes it. Who else? Everybody?
I like it, definitely.
Yeah, I'll back
definitely.
him.
100%.
All right, he's back. So let's find out if he's right. Clue number 3, bicycle kicks. Clue number 4, had a good goal scoring record for England, to be fair to him. And clue number 5, he once said, had I not become a footballer, I think I would have been a virgin.
Yeah, virgin.
Yeah,
And you could have said scored a hat trick against us. Mind you, that could have been a few players, couldn't it?
Who got that one right?
Lee got
Okay.
3.
Well done, Mr. Judges.
What's her name? Abby
Clancy.
Clancy.
Okay.
Or Abby Crouch.
Abby Crouch.
Yeah.
Grabby Crouch.
Once I had penicillin for it.
All right, here we go. We've got
That was Scabby Crouch, wasn't it?
we've got end of January, so let's do a score check. Mike, check me on this again. Lee's gone up quite a bit. He's on 24. Melvin went down because he went for 2 big ones and didn't get them, so he lost points. But he's got 21. Danny 24, same as Lee. Yourself, Mike, you've got 26. Is that right? 20, 10, 20. No, 31. 31.
Yeah.
Sorry, 31. 10, 20, 30, 34. 37. Wow. So James has put the brakes on to let everybody be more competitive. 37. So Mike's getting within spitting distance.
Saliba's got injured in my brain. I've had to put holding in. So,
yeah. All right,
Don't even say that.
All right, February. Arsenal question. 25. Clue number 1. It's not rare that an Arsenal player goes to this club, but it is rare to do it at this age.
Aubameyang.
Okay, that was James, right?
Yeah.
Because we sell a lot of players to Chelsea, but they don't normally buy the older ones.
No.
I'm going to go down on that.
No.
Oh, no, because he went from Barcelona to Chelsea, didn't he? Oh, no, well, I might be right.
I'm definitely going wrong on that.
Danny,
I was thinking Bentley, but
Mari Hutchinson.
Oh, yeah.
He's a scumbag.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck out on loan in the Championship, son. You could have been starting for the Arsenal.
All right. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Down.
I'm down for me.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This is a big jump from James. 5 points or -2. Let's find out. Clue number 2. A big unit of a youngster. Clue number 3. He's a DM or a CM.
Oh, no, well wrong.
Yeah. Clue number 4. Nottingham Forest, Telstar, who I think are Dutch, and Oxford United now. You guys feel free to chime in if the name...
Dan Crowley.
No. Clue number 5, first Englishman at Barcelona, in 29 years.
Oh, is that McGuane, or whatever his name is? Yeah.
Marcus McGuane, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought at the time, what on earth is he doing going to Barcelona? Because it's just not, I mean...
Never heard of him.
Yeah, no, he was supposed to be very good.
Just a whole load of Arsenal players that left in that era to go and do other stuff, and most of them are now kicking their heels in Dutch football or the lower leagues.
Yeah,
well, just lucky that we got Nwaneri tied down, isn't it? Because he could have been another one.
Yeah. Oh my God, that boy is something.
Yeah. See that goal he got against, was it QPR the other day?
Yeah, yes. He's going to be in the first team soon, I tell you.
He's got to.
All right, we don't have time for this kind of banter. We
got sorry, Mike.
Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, not allowed to enjoy yourself, fellas. Just business.
Yeah, it's
not
just
on my show. You don't.
It's just a quiz. No fun.
Just a quiz. No fun.
Mike, I'm looking through my contract now. Hold on a minute. No, you're right.
Yeah, no fun. All right. Okay. Well, the quiz has just got even tighter now, but let's crack on. World football. Question 26, clue number 1. Small but intimidating.
James is wondering whether he's learnt his lesson or not. He's debating, shouting something.
Have a go, James.
Don't.
No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for another clue.
I'll be impressed if you got it on the first one, because most small footballers have to be intimidating.
It's true.
Yeah. Clue number 2, an unkempt beard.
Beard. Small. Intimidating.
Clue number 3, this is an interesting fact. Clue number 3, he married a Scottish lady that he met in Glasgow.
Gattuso. Oh!
I was about to say that.
No.
Yeah,
was that VAR between Lee and James there? Or we'll say both of them said, so they're both up for 3. I think that's fair, Mike, isn't it?
Yeah. And it was in my head at the same time, so I'm up for 2.
All right. So Lee and James could possibly get 3 or 0. So the rest of you, opinion on Gattuso.
Played for Rangers, didn't he?
Yeah, I was thinking that myself too. I love Gattuso. I was waiting for him to be the subject, and I didn't get
He said he was going to go back there before he retired, and he didn't go.
He was the first person I thought of.
They bat a pizza up there, Danny. It's too offensive for him.
Danny, what do you think?
Hell yes.
Yeah. Okay. Clue number 4, Pirlo protector. And clue number 5, you might remember this. He had Joe Jordan by the throat.
That was hilarious.
And it was at
and I'll tell you what, Joe Jordan is not the person you do that to. I'll tell you.
Do you remember Redknapp's interview after it? He said he doesn't know who Joe Jordan is.
He doesn't know who Joe Jordan is. He should know. He played from Milan as well.
Yeah.
All right. Gennaro
George told him.
He was a scruffy central midfielder, but he was pretty good. Okay, so well done there to Lee and James. Both got 3 on that one. Somebody can check the VAR or watch the news later tonight for a.
I think Lee done me just by like a second.
But don't get PGMOL involved. We'll never get an answer.
Yeah.
Well, if it goes to the VAR, they'll probably give it to me.
Yeah. I was going to say if I haven't got the point, I want my apology.
I gave you both 3, right?
Yeah, that's what we did. Let's go to Arsenal question 27. I think we're making decent time here, fellas. I appreciate it. This is clue number 1. So talented, so young, but had no interest in controlling his off-the-field habits.
Pennant.
Wow.
Oh, that's a goodie. That is a goodie.
That could make or break James, that one, because that's 5 or -2, and Mike's on his heels.
See, Pennant isn't the first one you think of. The first one you think of is Bentner.
I've got Bentley.
Or Bentley, yeah. But did he have habits, or was he just lazy?
He fell out of love with football.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bought a boat, I think. I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no because I think Pennant, could be, but he sort of had more of a career.
He done all right. He didn't do well for us, but he did all right for Liverpool, didn't he?
He done all right. Done all right at Birmingham, wasn't he? So
he played in the final that they lost to Milan, Pennant. I know that much. He didn't play in the one they won, but he played in the one they lost.
Yeah, played in the Champions League final, yeah.
I'm going with him now.
Okay.
It's a good shout, though.
I'll wait and see. I'll wait and see.
Am I right that it's James against the world here, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. All right. Clue number 2, England's most expensive teenager at the time.
It's right, was it? He was
right, yeah.
Clue number 3, married a glamour model. Clue number 4, Notts County, Liverpool, and Real Zaragoza.
Well done.
And clue number 5, one of the only players who has played football with an electronic tag on his ankle. That's quite the stat, that one, is it? Jermaine Pennant.
Great shout.
You know what? He got a ticket at the airport for one of his cars. He forgot he had the car. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's what Balotelli did, didn't he?
Did he? Done it
he
as well,
did that kind of shit.
Pennant done it and all.
Guys, was that the era when money really started coming into football?
Yeah,
Youngsters were getting paid too much.
Yeah.
He was a good player as well. He was a very good player. He should have done.
After he scored that hat trick against Southampton, I thought, he's going that way. Like that was just,
But didn't he? The same day as Perez got one, wasn't it?
Yeah, the lob against Niemi was the best one.
That 50 yards, wasn't it?
Yeah,
but I think he's in a lot of trouble now, isn't he? I mean, mentally and financially, he's not doing well.
Well, Pennant, really?
I'm sure he's skinned. He went on Big Brother as well, didn't he? I think.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, he does something like that, doesn't he? He goes on Talk Sport a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, let's crack on. Last question in February, question 28. World football. Clue number 1. Interestingly, I watched him standing at centre forward for most of the game yesterday. Now, fellas, I do watch the Latvian 3rd division, so don't get up to yourselves here.
You've lulled none of us in with that nonsense, Mr. McDonald. No one's shouting Harry Kane just yet.
All right, clue number 2. Started his career with many doubters at his former club. Well, not started his career. The bulk of his career was with many doubters at his former club. Clue number 3. Became an all-round midfielder. You might get it on this one. Clue number 4. LGBTQ plus controversy.
Henderson.
Who was that?
Me, Danny.
All right.
That one, no hair. What a horrible little man he is. Greedy little bugger.
Who's it? You say, sorry?
Jordan Henderson. As soon as he signed for that company, he got all of his rainbow laces and burned them.
Yeah.
700 grand a week. He said, fuck him. Scumbag. And then he's come out of that list of excuses, hasn't he? Shut up.
Lee, we think
Henry Winter pulled him up on that. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with that one. Yeah.
All right.
Good interview.
All right, clue
and
number
then
5.
One of the Arsenal ladies called him out as well recently or yesterday for something.
Yeah. Clue number 5, lifted the Champions League and the Premier League. Yeah. So everybody's getting 3 points today, on and off. So well done, Danny. He got the 3 this time. The scores are getting interesting. So let's go to the scoreboard. Lee's 29 now, moved up. Melvin moved up a little to 24. Danny, 29, just like Lee. Mike, 34. James, that was a good month for James. 20, 30, 40, 44. So he's 10 ahead with the beginning of March coming up here.
That's where it all goes wrong there, James.
Yeah, I know.
Out of all the cups.
Yeah.
All right.
Arsene James settings. Here we go.
Right, Arsenal question, fellas. Question 29 out of 38. So let's crack on. Clue number 1. Came to solve a big issue at Arsenal.
What? Say that again, sorry?
He came to solve a big issue at Arsenal, Lee.
Right.
And you'll agree when you find out who it is, because everyone was pining for this profile, and then they got this guy. Anyway, clue number 2, it didn't work out at all.
Granit Xhaka.
Okay.
Didn't work out?
And I was started to say that before the second clue began.
You got that delay, that well-known 8-second delay as host. I'm definitely not Mike.
I'm going to go down
no.
and say no because
I think I know who it is, but yeah,
I don't think
it's Petr Cech or someone like that.
It's not Xhaka.
No.
Yeah.
Because that worked out in the end. You can't say that it didn't work out in the end. So.
Yeah, but not at the position that everybody thought he was bringing.
Oh, shut up, Mike. You're wrong.
Yeah, I know. I think I know who it is, but I'll wait.
All right, he's backpedaling, but too late now. Clue number 3. Particular. Listen to this one. A particular animal in a particular shape.
Oh no, I don't think it's who I thought it is. Then.
No, it's definitely not what I've got.
Clue number 4. He was much better at Everton.
Franny Jeffers, Fox in the Box.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yes, very good.
Fox in the Box. That's what we wanted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted a Fox in the Box.
Yeah.
We still do, don't we?
Yeah, no kidding, yeah.
Granit Xhaka. Oh, dear.
It made sense after one clue. We were all dying for a defensive midfielder.
All of a sudden, all these Swiss people in the chat are just leaving here at the moment.
All right. That was Franny Jeffers. Clue number 5 was FJ. Okay, question 30. World football. Clue number 1. I thought he was coming to Arsenal, but he went to Saudi Arabia.
Neves.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good shout.
That's a great shout.
But was he ever coming to Arsenal, though? I've never... It's just linked, weren't we? But who else has gone from Saudi Arabia to...
Is the only probably decent one.
No, you could have Firmino as well. Because we all said we want a striker. And he was available on a free. I've gone for Neves because I like Neves the most out of all of them that have gone to Saudi.
We never really linked with him. I'm not agreeing with that because we wasn't really linked with him, was we?
I think we were. I'm going for it. I think we were linked with him.
All right, Danny, Mike.
Trying to think of who went to Saudi.
Benzema. Fuck.
No, I'm going to think it's Malcolm because we were linked to him for ages and he's gone over there, isn't he? So I'm saying no.
Okay.
No, we didn't get him. God, dear.
We was linked with Benzema quite a bit, weren't we?
Yeah, I think it's Benzema. I've jumped too early again.
Yeah, I think it could be right.
All right. So clue number 2, a modern day powerful player. Clue number 3, nearly went to PSG many times, but stayed in Rome.
Yeah.
Stayed in where, sorry?
Rome.
Oh, no, it's not Neves. Yeah.
Stayed in Rome?
Yeah. Clue number... Yeah, nobody said his name yet. Clue number 4, Serbian, and clue number 5, double...
Oh, Savic.
Savic, yes.
Yeah. Milinkovic-Savic.
Yes.
Yeah, we were linked with him, weren't we?
Yeah, we was linked with him.
Player.
To play as an 8.
And he's gone to Saudi. I didn't know he'd gone to Saudi, though.
Yeah.
So was that -2 for JJ?
Yeah.
Oh, Mike sniffing a bit of blood there. He's sniffing like that.
anyone get the
It's March. It's the March. It's the March. My legs are running out. They're getting heavy.
Look at that. Yeah, what about anything else? Yourself 2 points drops. Yes, well, that's.
All right. So, question 31, Arsenal question. Clue number 1. Born in Granadero 50 years ago.
In what?
Granadero. I mean, excuse my pronunciation, but I can spell that for you. Granedero. Granadero. 50 years ago.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah, me neither, Lee. All right, sounds like a Spanish island, but I don't think it is. Clue number 2, he was once fired for punching a fan.
Is it Nelson Vivas?
That sounds it. Yeah.
Yeah, he would be about 50, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
When he was manager of some team, wasn't it? He hit someone.
Yeah, I think it was him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with that. I think that's a good hit, that.
Yeah.
Does help that you know that that's Argentinian, I suppose.
I've just took a punt.
Danny, what you say?
I'm going to have to say I agree because I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Clue number 3, assistant at a Champions League club. Clue number 4, only Arsenal goal was against Derby. And this one's really good. Clue number 5, he went viral a few months ago for tearing his shirt off against Boca Juniors.
That's right, yeah. Remember that.
And all the tattoos on his back. Yeah.
Nelson Vivas.
So,
the famous Leeds goal he gave away, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, right at the back pub, right at the last minute. Cost us the time.
Right. That's right. I was there that night.
Yeah. Done everything but score.
Yeah.
Was he good for Arsenal? I never really watched him much. Was he good for Arsenal?
No,
he was decent, not great.
He was
we loaned him to Inter Milan, and then
James, you got that one?
Yeah.
Was it a 3 or a 5?
3.
It was second clue, weren't it? After punching somebody, yeah.
It was 3.
I was like, who's a nutter that used the MV? That's it. He was mad.
All right. Last one in the month of March. We're going to have to crack on a little quicker here, fellas. Question 32, clue number 1. One of the most successful MLS players.
Another MLS question.
You know this guy, though. Trust me.
I'm going to completely... No, I'll wait for the next clue, actually. I'll save myself.
Okay, clue number 2. His dad.
Right, Phillips.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say it after the first one.
Yeah, broke the record for the most number of goals in the season for New York Red Bull.
That was the quickest anyone has ever said the word right, Phillips. It should be a bonus point if he gets it right, I think. All right, Danny, Mike, and James, what you say?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll back him, yeah.
Yeah.
I've already given him the points.
Okay, clue number 3, similar player to his dad. Clue number 4, his brother played at City and QPR. And clue number 5, New York Red Bull striker. Apparently, he was now a host of an MLS show. I don't watch the MLS, but
yeah,
he's rubbish
in America.
Yeah,
he's terrible.
He was out in Orlando, wasn't he? Did you see him, Mike? Not in Orlando, in Washington.
No, I didn't.
At the All Stars game, was at the All Stars one.
Yeah. All right. Well, score check. We'll do this quickly. Lee's gone and got himself in contention. A bit of a long shot, but he's in contention. He's got 35. Melvin, 10, 20, 20, 27. Danny, 33. Mike, 36. James has got a lot, 10, 20, 30, 47. So he's still a good ways ahead, but you never know. Let's crack on to April. We've got 6 questions left. This is a very good quiz. Loving it. Question 32.
Thank you, by the way, to Mike McDonald. Everybody give Mike his props. This is unbelievable.
He's the Dr. Evil of quizzes.
I can't even imagine how much time it takes to put one of these things together for
7 months.
Per quiz. Well, you crammed 7 months into like 6 days since I asked you to do this. So
yeah. All right, fellas. Arsenal question. I think this one might go quickly. I don't want to give too much away, but based on something that was said earlier. So there's a little cheeky clue ahead of time. Question 33. Clue number 1. Very talented, but fell out of love with football.
Bentley.
Yeah.
Was
not
that
you, Bentley?
Yes, in there with a 5-pointer as well, Melvin. Get in there.
Is it Granit
someone went before me. Someone
put
went
Bentley
before
down
me.
6 times. I've put him down here.
It's Miguel Almunia.
All right. Was that? I heard Lee's voice.
I think Lee beat me to the punch.
Okay. So it's 5 or -2 for Lee. What do you think, fellas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might say yes.
Go on then.
All right, that actually makes it very interesting if he's right, but let's find out.
He is right.
Clue number 2, first player to score a hat-trick against Manchester United.
Yes.
Clue number 3, 7 England caps. Clue number 4, 43-yard volley at the Emirates in 2008. You were probably there, some of you. Not for Arsenal, unfortunately. And clue number 5, played most of his career at Blackburn. Good footballer, David Bentley, but he stopped early.
Wrong time. Just the wrong time for him.
He turned down multi-million-pound contracts to retire. Because he retired at 28, 29. He said, I was offered money at Championship and Premier League clubs. And I said, no.
Fair enough. Get one
I
life.
thought it was younger than that. Was he 28, 29 when he retired? I thought he was a bit
Just guessing.
younger than that.
He could have been 50 for all I know.
Fellas, we've got to crack on. This is question number 34. World football, clue number 1. He comes out in the spring. You're going to kick yourselves. Clue number 2. He was many that were beaten from long range by Matt Letizia.
Tim Flowers.
All right. I think I heard Flowers from Lee. I heard Tim Flowers from someone else. Was it James?
Me, yeah.
Who else called out?
It's just us
Can
two.
I get away with pretending that I did?
All right. It's 3-0 for Lee and James, right? Let's do thumbs up and thumbs down the rest of you.
Should have said it the first one, to be fair.
Yeah. But I was thinking more of going like names like daffodils. I was going down that route.
I thought it was a duck player called Bulb or something.
Yeah, it's Rufus Daffodil.
I went too deep.
All right. So let's see if it's Tim Flowers. Clue number 3, England goalkeeper. Clue number 4, famous pitcher kissing Jan-Åge Fjørtoft on the lips. Clue number 5, won the Premier League. Won the first ever Premier League, I think, was it? 95 for Blackburn. Tim Flowers. Well done, Lee. James. 3 points.
We'll give you your flowers.
Hey.
4 more questions, fellas. Let's crack on. Question 35, Arsenal. Clue number 1. Not everyone understood why we bought him. That wasn't because of his ability at all. It was to do with a positional situation. Clue number 2, a waster. In my opinion, most people probably too. He's had a decent career, but he's a bit of a waster. Clue number 3, always at the back post. Clue number 4, not a very team-minded player. Clue number 5, he's on his 3rd club since he left Arsenal, which was a very short time ago.
Aubameyang.
Yeah, Aubameyang,
yeah.
That first one, we wanted.
We'd already had Lacazette.
Was that Lee?
No, it's Danny.
Danny.
I don't know if it's Aubameyang. We wanted him, didn't we? What was that first question?
Don't worry about it. Yes or no?
I'm going no then. Sod you, right?
Okay.
All right. Do that at your own risk because he's got it right.
Well, that was all the clues, so it was Aubameyang. Danny, well done.
No one knew why we bought him because we had just bought Lacazette the previous window.
That's it. Yeah.
But we found out later that
I'm not having that. Well, we was all wanting him. Like I'm not having that clear. That's a poor clue, Mike. I'm sorry to
didn't say we didn't want him. It just said no one knew why we bought him.
Yeah. Well, we all know why we bought him. We needed bloody goals.
I mean, fair point.
But that was when Wenger stopped having a choice in who got bought, and he got told who was getting bought, weren't it?
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway, we've got 3
clue, Mike.
So we've got 3 questions. We've got to respect the marathon here. So let's crack on. This is the last one in April. Question 36. World football. Clue number 1. Hero in the summer of 2018. Summer.
Luka Modric.
Okay.
Oh.
He's gone for it.
Why would he be a hero, though?
Yeah, because they didn't win, did they?
No, that's fucking true.
Thumbs, fellas.
No, not for me.
Now we all know how Mrs. Feinberg feels.
I keep
thinking. Well, to be fair, he was a hero to them for getting them to the final, though.
I kept. He was a hero because he kept the Croatian president on the television every game. But I kept thinking the final was England and Croatia.
Danny,
because I stopped
Thumbs
watching
down.
it.
No.
Okay. Well, big five if he gets it.
Yeah.
Clue number 2: Zinchenko just beat him.
Oh.
Clue number 3: seems to play much better for his country than his club.
Jordan Pickford.
Yeah.
Clue number 4: after he retires, he should take that left foot to the NFL to be a kicker.
They didn't win it either, though.
And clue number 5: he's a keeper. So Lee's right. He doesn't get points for it, but it's Jordan Pickford.
Because people jump in too quickly because they want to finish the quiz.
Got to be probably one of the worst Premier League goalkeepers for the last 18 months. Still starting for
He
England.
played for England. They don't have to play for England, though, do you? Harry Maguire don't even play. This is ridiculous. Anyway, let's get on with the quiz, eh?
All right. I've got a quick score check here. I've got Lee 44, Melvin 31, Danny 39, Mike 37, James 10, 20, 30, 40, 53. So it's not technically over yet, but it's very close. 2 questions left.
I want this to be like an F1 race where the race for third place right now between me and Danny is where the camera would be focused.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
already know who's going to win, but it's the race.
Hang on, I could mess this completely up.
All right, let's
go. Lee could actually technically do this. He could actually win. But all right, here we go. Arsenal question. Question 37. Clue number 1. Played for both sides and the team out west too.
Gallas.
Okay.
Oh,
that's quality.
Brilliant. I like that.
Yeah,
and he's won it.
Yeah.
Oh, postcode.
Yeah. Well done, James. You tosser.
All right, let's find out if it's Gallas, fellas.
He's broke his duck.
Could be -2 here.
Yeah, could be. He could have thrown it back in Lee's court. So, all right, clue number 2, Get Up. Clue number 3, number 10.
Yeah.
Clue number 4, Birmingham away. And clue number 5, French centre-back. And officially, James, if I had some confetti, we would toss it in the air to say you've won the first time you've ever been on this game.
Deservedly so as well, James. Deservedly.
Thank you, guys.
I'm to blame. I spoke to James yesterday. He'd never played this game. I gave him a few clues. Honestly, I said, "Look, this is what you got." We had a chat yesterday, didn't we?
You explained to me the rules.
I explained
James has a photographic memory.
Why
His
did I do
photographic memory, and he looked through every single player that's ever played football.
All right, Mike, do you want to do the last one quickly?
Yeah, let's do the last one.
Let's do the last one, fellas. This is world football. Last question. Clue number 1, contract on a napkin.
Oh.
This is world football, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've heard this.
I've heard this.
Clue number 2. I thought he would be a one-club man. Clue number 3. My bedroom as a kid. My bedroom
what?
Messi.
My
Messi.
bedroom. My bedroom as a kid, yeah.
Messi.
Yeah.
I was thinking, David Spunky Floor, but I think that's the right one.
Keep that quiet, please. All right, votes. James said Messi. He doesn't know. My bedroom is very neat, actually, but he's
That's what I was thinking, but does it really matter at this point? Wait, hold on, Danny. What are you saying?
It's the next clue: growth hormone injections.
Yeah. All right, Lee, what do you say?
Yeah, I think it's Messi. I've got there's something about that, like so I'm going to agree with that.
Who got that one? Who guessed Messi? All right.
Me.
Of course, it's fucking James. He's moonwalked over the finish line, the bastard.
Yeah,
he's already won it and still getting it right.
I'm banned from the next quiz, I know, but yeah.
All right, let's see if it's Messi. Clue number 4, the best. This is my opinion, but the best at least 4 aspects of the game of football. And clue number 5, probably the best player of all time. Well done to James.
Miguel Almunia.
Yeah, who ended with he won the Premier League today with 61. Lee got second with 46, got himself some Champions League. Danny got Europa, 41. Mike was swimming around with Crystal Palace in 39, and Melvin, unfortunately, is what's going to happen to Luton Town probably in January.
Or Chelsea.
Or Chelsea. 33.
I had that little purple patch, though, where I thought I might actually be in this one. Can you guys collectively, between the five of you, take about 45 seconds, and then I'll be back to do some housekeeping. I'm doing some other housekeeping right now.
Mike's having a wee. Oh, there he goes. So you're going to come back again, James?
So he nudges us and then does that to us.
If I am invited, I would love to do another.
You don't win anything.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
No, I'll tell you what, James, you was very, very good. Some good knowledge here. I have to say that. Hold my hands up to you.
I'm like the Preston North End of this quiz.
You, James, this is. I'm going to send that in the mail.
Oh, I'll take it. That's lovely.
That's your trophy. All right.
I'll be
over to the pond in June next year. I'll find you somehow.
Yeah, that's class. That's a nice piece. I'll take that.
Yeah. This geezer, they think he's died, but he actually lives in my house. He's from Memphis, you know.
Yeah.
How did you sort your internet out? What did you do?
Well,
turned it off and on again.
Yeah, Elon Musk moved next door, and he came over and helped me out. You know, America, small country, you know.
Yeah.
No,
I drove like 10 minutes from your house without even realizing I was 10 minutes from your house about a week or two ago. So we'll have to visit when next time I'm down in Tennessee. Mike, as Aditya points out, fantastic quiz. Round of applause for the quiz master.
Oh yeah, fantastic quiz, Mike. Got to say that. Well done.
I enjoyed that.
Brilliant.
A lot.
Thanks again.
As always.
Not just because I won, I actually thoroughly enjoyed that as well.
I apologize to the chat if you've had some cracking comments in there. We've had the kind of the chat turned off so that no one would be cheating. But thank you for everybody that stuck around. We've got 111 in live chat right now. Hope you enjoyed that quiz, and anyone for the low price of 140,000 quid a week can get Mike to write you one for your personal podcast. So we've got some housekeeping to take care of. First of all, Melvin and James, you'll enjoy this. You're used to this. We're gonna ask the 4 questions right now. The 4 questions we're trying to ask of all of our guests who are joining us on this podathon, and we really do need to whip through these. The 4 questions are your top 6 in any particular order, your Ballon d'Or winner, the first coach in the Premier League to get sacked, and some surprising thing that you predict will happen before the end of the footballing season anywhere in the world that isn't just an obvious thing, kind of either an unpopular opinion or a surprise out of left field. So starting with your big 6, we'll start with Danny and go around the horn and let's try not to turn these into talking points because there's other stuff we need to do in the next 15 minutes.
Messi, Newcastle manager. Strange point. Someone in the Premier League is going to get docked a huge amount of points. And what was the other one?
Your top 6.
Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool. I can't think past that. That's all I care about is top 3. Not Newcastle, not Man United, not Spurs. Yeah, I'm giving you 3. That's all I've got.
Well, give me the other 3. Who's going to rise up there?
This is terrible, isn't it? I'm going to put Man United and Spurs and Newcastle. All the ones I said aren't.
Yeah, you literally just said that. You just can't think of any other teams.
But they're the logical ones, so that's what I'm going with. I haven't got time to argue with my own logic.
I'll do this as quick as I can. Right, Ballon d'Or going to be Messi because he won the World Cup, so it's going to be It's going to be the last one that he gets before he jacks it all in. Top 6, I'll say the same as my video, or otherwise it makes my video invalid and people won't want to watch it again. So I'm going to go Liverpool, Newcastle, Man United, Chelsea, City second, Arsenal first. We're going to win the league this year. You heard it here. And then the shock thing that you've said, I actually believe this year
all 3 European trophies will be won by English clubs. So
All
Villa
won by
will win.
Man City.
Villa will win the Conference League. Brighton will win the Europa League, and the Champions League will be won by Man City. Sorry, but
right.
that's the one that they will win.
And your first manager to get sacked in the Prem.
Oh God! Well, I said to Danny on his show that we did together that it was going to be Moyes, but I don't think it's going to be him now. So I agree with. I can't remember which one of you just said about Eddie Howe. I think Eddie Howe might be on. Yeah, I think he might be on a sticky wicket there.
Yep, he's actually one of the odds-on favorites.
Yeah. They got Brentford, didn't they? After the break, that's not a given, and he's already dropped. He's already dropped 6 points. So
they've had a tough schedule, but they haven't looked. Great in there.
No.
Lee,
Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs, Aston Villa, Newcastle.
Okay. First manager to get sacked.
I hope it's him as well, Ting Hag.
Okay.
For the Ballon d'Or, I think Haaland, Champions League winner. I don't think Messi was doing great until the World Cup, if I'll be honest. And if they do give it to him, it's rigged. That's my controversial thing.
It's always rigged, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
don't really pay too much attention to it. What was the other? Anything else?
Your controversial opinion.
That's my controversial opinion.
What, that the Ballon d'Or will be rigged? That's
rigged.
not controversial.
It's all right, okay.
Ballon d'Or is rigged every year.
The 115 charges will be wiped away.
I'll let you get away with that one, but that's hardly a controversial opinion.
It shouldn't be. There should be some sort of thing, but I bet nothing comes of it. Yeah, okay. They're controversial. Nothing will come of it.
Can you say controversially you don't like North London forever, or is that too controversial?
Do you know what controversial is?
That's not a prediction, though. That's not a prediction.
I know. Quite like that, but I do know a lot of people that don't like it and won't admit to not liking it. There, that's a controversial.
I don't like it. Mawkish toss.
All right, Melvin.
They should always come out to good old Arsenal. That's my opinion. But there you go.
Bit of tradition.
Yeah, I do like a bit of tradition, but
they can come out to that, and then right before the game, when they're in the huddle, do the North London.
Yeah, I just feel that we miss a trick with that. But that's I quite like it as it happens for the song.
Melvin,
right? Arsenal, Man City, Tottenham. I still think Newcastle do all right. Liverpool, and I think Villa might just nick it. The first guy to get sacked, Sean Dyche. Fancy he's going to go.
Not this week. Not this week.
No. Next week. I think that whether he deserves it or not, I think that it probably will be Messi. And a controversial thing will be probably we'll have to have ground closed down this year for celebrating too much.
Our ground?
Yeah, just us. All right. We'll have a couple of games banned.
For over celebrating.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I like that, Mike.
Last but not least, Mike.
All right. Ballon d'Or. I think Messi will win it, but I'm with most of the guys here. I think Haaland, first year in the Premier League to do what he did, should win it. But it's all romanticised, isn't it? So I would say top 6. City will win. Arsenal 2nd. Brighton 3rd. Villa 4th. Chelsea 5th. And Liverpool 6th. Yeah.
Stick to the quiz, Mike. Stick to quizzes.
Yeah, no kidding.
First manager to get sacked.
Wow. I think it'll actually happen on the same day. Sean Dyche and Ten Hag. I think they're both going to get gone same day.
Which announcement will come out first, though?
Sean Dyche.
Yeah. Okay. You know what Man United are like with announcements? They take forever.
Yeah.
They take a very, very long time.
Controversial opinion?
The season will end behind closed doors, but for another reason, I think it'll be another pandemic that will close.
End of the high. That's what I like.
Yeah, on that.
Controversial.
Yeah.
Well, that's very controversial. Well done, Mike. It's very controversial. Like
You'll have to write more quizzes if it's a lockdown again, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm going to need things to do, mate.
Yeah. Happy to do that.
All right. So we thank you, Mike. We're gonna get you all out of here with your goodbyes in a little bit, in just a few more minutes. We are here to raise money for charity with Gooners versus Cancer, GoonersVCancer.com. By the way, if you're in the States and you just don't do things the same way that English people do with the V, and you do a VS and you do Gooners VS Cancer, it'll take you to the same page. I've arranged the internet just for that. So please come, continue to donate. Let's see how we're doing right now on the Podathon week, which started on Tuesday. We have now raised $19,525 thanks to, or I'm sorry, 9,000. Geez,
that's a hell of a jump.
Well, we're at 24,825 for the entire summer, which started at the beginning of the tour. But for this week, it's 9,525. Thank you so much for your donations. We're now gonna.
That gets you Declan Rice's toe now. That does that amount.
It does, and trust me, that's the giveaway at the end of the next.
I was just about to say, is that a prize?
Yeah, that's the prize at the end of the next hour. But we're going to draw the prize now for a Zenith coin, an Arsenal Zenith coin. I would probably pronounce it as a Zenith coin, but I'm going to do it the way that Sophie does, because these come from Zenith, which is a and let me show you what these look like, because they're actually quite interesting, cool.
You wouldn't want to be hit by one.
No, you wouldn't want to be hit by one in the corner or taking it, when you're preparing to be taking a corner. But the Arsenal Zenith coin looks like that. It feels substantial. It's very, very cool. It's an official coin of Arsenal, and you will win one of these, which were donated by Zenith via the Highbury Squad and Sophie. So thank you so much for those. Let me go ahead and share my screen here so that we can.
They do a lovely range of coins of other stuff as well if you go to their website.
Yeah. Do they have any coins of actual money? I bought the flat with Zenith coins, by the way. It was pretty cool.
Well, I bought a £1 coin off them for a £5, so I'm selling it on eBay for 10, but so far no luck.
All right, so I now have a headache from trying to figure that out. All right, so we're going to do the drawing now. Sorry for the technical elements of this, but it is a random draw. The draw has been completed, and the winner of the Zenith coin. Oh, I haven't shared my screen yet, have I?
Fix.
The winner of the Zenith coin is Milan Kriz. Milan Kriz. Thank you very much, Milan. Milan is from Nebovidi, which is, I'm thinking that's Czech Republic. Nebovidi is Nebovidi. Oh, wait, hold on.
Echo. Where's Nebovidi?
It is in the Czech Republic. So we've got an international winner, Milan. Thank you so much for your donation, and congratulations on winning the Arsenal coin. Let me go ahead and unshare this now. All right, so let's get you out on this. Mike, again, thank you so much for an incredible quiz, for all the hard work that you put into it, for the amazing work that you do for Gunnerstown, writing very sensible material, the Positive Needs and Hopes column that comes out every week or after every game?
After every game, sir, yeah.
It's amazing. You've got to read it. Go to Gunnerstown and follow Mike McDonald on Twitter. We've got the Twitter handles for everybody here. It's not easy to do this all. There we go. So Mike McDonald, you can follow. Anything else that you want to get out there or announce before we?
No, just again, very grateful for what you are doing. I don't know anybody else that would put this much effort for so long. That the whole Podathon thing is quite incredible. So kudos and big thank you to you on behalf of everybody else that can't say it out loud there.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Melvin, Steph and I are coming over in a month. I know I'll see you because that's just how it goes, and I'm glad that that's how it goes. So and I wanted to thank both you and Jerome for your donations. I saw those come through earlier. You're a great son. I really enjoy him. And Melvin, you are doing a new podcast as well. You want to tell everybody where to find you and where to find your great
I'm
podcast.
on Tuesday nights. I'm on the like the transfer show or the Arsenal show. It's called sometimes. They change it from week to week with my son. It's Kieran. Do you know Kieran Lee? You know Kieran, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
His show I'm on. It's really enjoy that. I've been on James' show, and I've guested on a couple of things. I'm just Parasite, really, just going up like all these shows.
You're doing your own as well, are you not?
No, I'm not doing the hybrid thing's finished now. That Hybrid Matters, that's finished.
Oh,
Up
okay.
to year 2006. Thinking of something similar for this season. Try and put something together, but obviously I'll let you know if I do.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thank you, Melvin. Lee,
thank
we'll
you.
see you again tomorrow on the on an hour with James and Cecil. We're going to be playing another game. You know, I just think of games when I think of you, and we're going to play a game I think that you played a couple of years ago with the Way Too Close picture game.
Yes. I've heard about that night, so I don't know I know what you're on about. Yep. So I'm looking forward to that.
All right, and as if we needed to know, Twitter, Lee Mark Judges, tell us where else you'll be appearing, and you know who you'll be hanging out with on the train next weekend.
Lee Judges TV, of course. Like we're doing lots of stuff over there now, trying to get that back up and going to as it was a little while ago. Obviously now the season started, and Lee Mark Judges on Instagram as well, and all those sort of platforms. But I just want to say big up to you for doing this. I don't know how you do it, but you do it and you do it well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. James, it's you that just started podcasting again.
Yes, back on my own channel, like you rightfully said earlier, James Johnston Football, and I just want to echo what everybody else says, Mike, as well. You know, I lost my mum in March to cancer, same day Reece Nelson scored the screamer, and all you guys supported me with that as well, so I much appreciate it. But yeah, Mike, she would have loved knowing that I'd done something like that, to been asked to do something like this with yourself and everything. So thank you so much, man. I know you've done it out of memory for a lost one for yourself, so yeah, I'm really grateful that you asked me, man. So thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
And good luck with the rest of it as well. You'll smash it, man. Always.
And I just enjoy you so much. And the
thank you.
Who'd we lose here?
Mike's win.
Oh, okay. And again, I mean, he saw it turn 6 o'clock here on the East Coast and was like, boom, I'm out. So yes, thank you very much. And then Danila, it's been a long time. We haven't done our Sunday roast. It's not dead, guys. It's just been on hiatus for multiple months for various reasons. But
it's on a low light.
We'll get back and do it again, right, Danny?
Yeah, same. But I was same as James. My mum passed in March, and my brother passed 3 weeks ago. So I've been busy, spending money at bloody funeral directors, $5,000 each. Fuck's sake, scumbags. Well, yeah, it's been fun. I enjoyed this, and you're doing a very good thing here.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, and that's it. That's again. We're tight. We're right on schedule. It is 11 p.m. In the UK, and we are moving on to hour number 6.
7.
Hour number 6. So thank you very much, guys. Hope you'll hang around and watch for a little bit, but thanks for helping to spread the word, for joining us, and for making the last 2 hours fantastic. And Mike, one more time, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.
Mike,
right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Mike. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for inviting us on.
Bye-bye.
Really
Yeah,
Thanks, Mike. All the best. Thank you very much.
Melvin.
Hey, Gooners. This is Alan Smith.
This is Kevin Campbell.
Lee Dixon.
Colin Lewin.
This is Gary Lewin.
Charles Watts.
Dan Potts. James Benge.
Stanley.
Tom from the Gooner Talk here.
Simon Collins. You may know me from the Evening Standard.
You may know me for my time at Arsenal.
You may know me from Arsenal or even the Hybrid Squad.
I'm about Cat Wonderland.
Being that physio sat on the bench next to Arsene with my rubber gloves on.
The former Arsenal physio.
The Emirates press box, from writing, from Twitter.
From goal.com, from Twitter, from YouTube.
Football is the beautiful game, and it brings us all together.
Sometimes there are things even more important than wins and losses.
And yes, even transfers.
Every 30 seconds, someone in this world gets diagnosed with blood cancer.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society works towards curing blood cancers
and provides support to families currently dealing with these diseases.
Gooners vs Cancer was started in 2017
by a lifelong Gooner who lost his father to leukemia way too young.
Since 2017, Gunners v Cancer has raised
over $75,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
And we need your help to keep the fundraising going in this year's campaign.
Every donation helps.
Every donation helps.
Every donation helps.
Every donation helps.
No matter the size.
And every donation enters you into the Gooner raffle,
where you have a great chance to win amazing Arsenal prizes,
including game tickets, stadium tours,
signed men and women's shirts,
and maybe a retro signed shirt by yours truly, Lee Dixon.
Me, yours truly.
Yours truly, Super Kev Campbell.
So much more.
It's easy to take part.
Just go to www.goonersvcancer.com
and donate directly to the charity.
Pick the raffle prizes you want to enter to win,
and wait for the drawings at the end of the campaign.
Again, that's www.goonersversuscancer.com.
We all know that victory grows out of harmony.
Victory grows out of harmony.
Victory grows out of harmony.
With your help, we'll be victorious against blood cancer once and for all.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Thanks for your support.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you for your support.